So like the last week, we're looking at the last quarter weekly. Starting off, let's take a look at the average sales price in the GTA for both condos and freehold. So when looking at these statistics, you can see here that coming into the state of emergency, we started to see that the average sales price was on a decline, okay? This bottomed out in mid to late April, and since then, we're starting to see an uptick. So as of this last week, the average sales price is now at about $902,000 for the first week of June. Now that's very positive and very, very, very optimistic as far as the outlook has been concerned since we've gotten to the state of emergency. Now, looking at the next metric, we've got the total number of new listings. So looking at the total number of new listings, just like the average sales price, we can see here that going into the state of emergency, we're going to have a record month, banner year. And what we can see here is that we start seeing a steep decline in the number of listings because the city was locked down, state of emergency was put into force and effect, and people started to panic a little bit. Now, since then, we see that bottoming out towards the end of April and slowly on the increase. And now we're seeing a sharp increase. And in the last week, we've seen about 3,200 new listings enter the MLS system in the Greater Toronto Area for both condos and freehold. Okay, again, very optimistic, very positive. The next metric we want to take a look at is the average number of days on market. So looking at the average days of market on market, back when we went into the state of emergency, we were about 17 days on market. This was a crazy fire market, and we were already starting to see multiple offers during this time. Once we had the state of emergency implemented, we started to see that number slowly increase. And it did increase, and now it's looking like it's back on the decline again. So we're back at an average of about 25 days on market, which is again very optimistic. And we are reporting and we're seeing various multiple offers. I know two of my agents with condo transactions both saw 15 and 20 offers on multiple offers for condo purchases. I myself made an offer yesterday for a client and saw 7 offers on a home in Scarborough. So we are starting to see multiple offers coming back to the marketplace. And we're seeing it on most properties at this time. The last metric we're going to go over today is the average list price. So looking at the average list price here, what we see is that it's been relatively stable even since the state of emergency. In fact, towards the end of April, mid and end of April, we start to see this number slowly increase. So we're at about 1.2 million at this time, and we expect this number to continue to increase, okay? So market is already crazy. Some of the statistics and metrics you're seeing reported by social media outlets or other media outlets, they're not reporting the full picture. Like I said in my previous video, you've got to take a look at your individual micro market and see what's going on. You can't, for example, compare Toronto to all of Canada and say the market's going to crap, because that's not necessarily true. If you need more information on your specific micro market, reach out to me or one of my agents. We're happy to help, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.